What is up, you guys? We are having a rainy day in Florida. Surprise. I originally wanted to go do some Funko shopping today, see if we could add one or two to the collection, but rain's not letting up, so we're going to see what we can find to do around the house today. I even wore my What If Funko shirt. Shout out to Phil. So, I don't know. Let's find something to do. The queen is enjoying her slumber. You enjoying the rain? You like the rain? You're like, actually, I quite enjoy the rain. It's very peaceful. I'm able to catch up on my sleep. Gnarly. What are you doing? Winnie. Winnie. What is that? If you ever need a snack, these are the best frozen chicken tenders you can buy. I get them at Publix, just bare, but they taste super close to Chick-fil-A. Super close. I'm thinking one day I'd do like a Funko collection type video. I don't know who'd be interested in that, or if it really warrants a purpose, but I think it'd be something fun to do. But here is basically the whole collection. We have like one or two or three floating around the house in other locations for reasons. But yeah, pretty into the Disney Funko Pops. Pretty into it. I guess I'm going to go to Publix to find dinner. I don't even know what I'm getting yet, but you guys want to go? I've decided I would like nachos for dinner. Nachos sound good. I make big nachos. You can only eat like 8, maybe. Okay, they're not big nachos. I put a lot of toppings on each chip. They're heavy nachos. Okay, pretty much got everything I needed, but I am thirsty and I like these. Sparkling ice. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Time to go home and make some nachos. Yum. Back home, this is everything I need for my chicken nachos. Well, this is everything I bought. I have lettuce, sour cream, and our hot sauces and stuff in the fridge. So we got our chicken breastises. Beer for me. These are for me too. Little treat. I really like these. Delicious. I got lightly salted Tostitos this time because I don't know about y'all, but Tostitos be burning my lips sometimes. Burning me up. Taco seasoning mix, chicken flavor, and my favorite salsa, Green Mountain Gringo. Now, you'll also notice I have my crock pot out. This is what I use to make the chicken. Let me show you what I do. Super simple, and we get to walk away in 2 minutes. Best part. We are going to turn our crock pot to low, and we're going to put 4 hours. It's not going to take 4 hours. I'm even going to put 5. It's not going to take 5. I just want the heat to remain constant because once the time runs out, it's going to switch over to keep warm. We don't want keep warm. I want it on low. Boop. We're going to take our jar of salsa and we're going to dump that right in there. All of that. I'm going to fill up my salsa jar about halfway with water, and I'm going to dump that water in there too. Here's our water going in. Now, to jazz this up, I'm going to take our chicken taco mix and we're going to dump that in there too. Now I'm just going to whisk this all together until it's all one little salsa. Now that we got that all mixed up, and we just add our chicken in there. 1 and 2. Oh, whoops, and 2. Splash myself with some salsa. And I just make sure it's in there, nice and covered up, and we're done. I mean, you can do what you want. You can add more seasonings. You could put jalapenos or poblanos or whatever in there. That's just how I do it. And then in a few hours, we're going to shred it, and I'll show you how I do the chips when we get to that part. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Welcome to the vlog. How was work?
It sucked.
Yep. Babe works right there. Upstairs.
Not like Spider-Man on the wall. I mean, on the roof.
She has her own office upstairs.
Office, because I'm fancy.
Read a little bit more of my magazine. Turns out, in about 1940, since the Disney company was struggling, they went public and started selling stock. So all of Walt's workers were able to see what he made, and he made 5 times what the animators made, and it caused a strike, and everybody turned on Walt. And the next chapter I just started is Pearl Harbor. And Walt took off to South America to kind of deal with this strike. He didn't just want to deal with it head on, so he left. His dad died. He didn't even come home for his dad's funeral. So when he was finally coming back to LA and they asked him, Walt, what do you think about the war? He said, what war? Oh boy. It's getting good.
Don't show the sneak peek of our invitation. Because you're getting a super sneak peek of a piece of the draft of our invitation.
Ooh. We are watching Adam the Woo with his first trip to Disney's Aulani in Hawaii. How exciting. Good for you, Adam. So it's a rare sight, so I'm going to document it. This one's Sully. That's Raja. Raji, stop eating Mickey. You need to leave him alone. He eats the hay out of him. Can you stop? Can you stop? Show him on your face. Turn around. Anyway, these two generally hang out upstairs and wrestle and chase each other all day.
Yeah, so whenever Raji comes downstairs, I always say, unicorn! Like, it's literally like rare seeing him down here.
He's obsessed. Mickey's hay. Can you leave the little scarecrow alone? Come in. Okay.
I just let him do it because I want him to stay down here.
Here's your baby.
Oh, no.
There he goes.
Wasn't fast enough.
Now these three are generally down here. All taking naps. What are you doing? What are you doing? Winnie.
I think he looks so cute with his collar. He's finally big enough to have a collar.
Your
He was
little
a
blue.
homeless cat forever because he didn't have a collar, but now he's big enough.
Nice. The gray and white and blue pops.
Yeah, I think the blue looks so good on the gray.
When he was small, he's still small, but when he was smaller, because we got him when he was like 2 months old, 3 months old, he was able to get his little mouth in there and unclip it. So, or he would just get stuck.
Yeah, so we didn't want him to like choke or something, so we just kept it off of him. But finally, we can wear one. You look so cute.
And good old Bub. He's the sleepiest kitty in the house. His name is Binks.
I swear he sleeps like 22 hours a day. The other 2 hours he's eating.
He's Binks, but we just call him Bub. Big Bub. Bubby. Big sleepy man. He is a big, gentle giant. There you go. So, I would like to try something that I learned on TikTok. We have watermelon in a bowl, and we're going to squeeze lemon juice on top of the watermelon. Apparently it's amazing. So, it's supposed to be, I don't know, refreshing, I guess. Let's see.
It's flicking all over the place. How much did you put on yours?
Just a good amount, just to get some on there.
You put a lot on there.
Let's see.
Okay.
I think it's good. I don't think it's going to change your life.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's good. Interesting.
Yeah, I'll never do this again. The guy that did it made it look like the most amazing thing in the world. Like, he's eating watermelon like...
I mean, it's definitely like, I think it goes good together, but I don't think it's like the best thing in the world.
I think if I made a fruit salad, I would take like half of a lemon, give it a little zest. But I'd rather just have watermelon, and then I just drop watermelon on the ground.
Yeah, I think it tastes like takes away from the sweetness of the watermelon, which I like that about watermelon.
You get like a lemon burst,
Yeah.
and then the watery watermelon flavor. This might be better with orange, like an orange slice
Yeah.
or pineapple.
I think at that point you're just basically combining like you're eating fruits at the same time.
Yeah.
You're like a fruit bowl. You eat like the pieces at the same time.
Well, now I know.
Well, that was a nice little snack.
What's your favorite fruit?
Mine? Cantaloupe. What about yours?
We got the mini pizzas, mini quesadilla. We got the pepper country fried chicken, the short rib, and a little bit of the pork belly and the pork loin. And then
I don't know.
one single tater tot. I think I had two, but I already picked the one tater off
I think I
already.
just had a bunch of seeds in that one.
Some of them have the black seeds. Most of them have the white
What
seeds.
if I accidentally ate a black seed?
That's another question I have.
There's a cat in the camera.
Move over here. How do they get watermelons to grow without the seeds?
I don't think they do.
You can buy a seedless watermelon.
Maybe they chop them up and there's a person that has a job that takes all the seeds out.
No, but it's the whole melon.
Oh, I don't know.
Right. And if that's possible, why is that not always? Why would you buy a watermelon with seeds if you can buy it without?
Right. Google it.
These are the things I need to know.
But yeah, I think my favorite fruit will always be cantaloupe, but I like it's a specific kind. I forgot what the name of it is, but it's the one that comes in that blue, like scrunchy bag thing.
A
It's
fruit?
like- yeah, the cantaloupe. You
Oh,
get
a
it from
specific
Publix.
cantaloupe.
Yeah, and it's sweeter, and it's like more of like a brighter orange than regular cantaloupe. You'll have to try it and tell me like how, like you can definitely taste the difference. It's like very, very sweet. I can't remember the name of it though.
I can't
It's like
think.
honey something.
I can't think of one fruit that I really like. I keep circling back to kiwi. But I really like mangoes too, but every time I buy a mango, it's not sweet enough and it's not like ripe or something. And they're not fun to cut. Kiwi's good. I can eat a whole kiwi, skin and all.
Let's see, what is the sweet cantaloupe?
Doesn't it say on the bag,
Yeah.
like guaranteed sweeter or something?
I don't remember.
I like all berries. Oh, I really like raspberries now that I think about it. I like raspberries in stuff. Like like a cake with raspberries on it or in it. I love raspberry sorbet. Like not the artificial taste of raspberry, a fresh raspberry.
Oh, I got it. Sugar Kiss melons.
That sounds like a band.
So it's literally, it looks exactly like, it's literally cantaloupe. It looks exactly like cantaloupe. It's just in this blue, like, bag.
Like
you
a
have
net?
to, like, yeah, it's like a net. And you have to, like, cut it to get the cantaloupe out. But it is extremely sweet. And sometimes cantaloupes, you can get a cantaloupe that's not sweet, like, hardly at all.
Yep.
But these are sweet every single time. So I get them when Publix has them. I've never seen them anywhere else. But the problem is they are sometimes smaller. So I'll only get them like if it looks like a decent size, because by the time you cut it up and cut all the outer pieces off of it, you're gonna end up with nothing.
Yep.
But I mean, I still have like a good amount in that bowl that I cut up yesterday. So you should try it though; it's really good.
Maybe I'll put some lemon on it. There's
No.
people that make like,
that.
okay, so this is different. Publix, I don't know if they still do, and I don't know if you ever had it. They were called grapples. So it was an apple, but when you bit into it, it tasted like grapes.
No.
Okay.
Never heard of that.
So they had grapples. Then they had cotton candy grapes.
I remember those, but I don't think they tasted like cotton candy.
No, it
I've had them
tasted.
before. They just tasted sweeter. which that's another reason why I remember when you were asking if we had grapes. One, I don't buy them because they are so expensive.
Yep.
And two, half the time when I've ever bought them, I end up getting like sour ones, and I hate sour grapes.
I like sour grapes.
Do you like green grapes better, or do you like purple grapes better?
Green. I love when you get a nice little green one. Those are the sour ones. They're like,
Ew, I don't like sour.
yeah.
I also hate when they're like mushy.
Mushy grapes gotta go. We don't really, we don't buy grapes.
That's why I don't buy them. They're so expensive. You get either like, you don't know what you're gonna get. Like it could be sour, they could be, some of them can be mushy. I feel like you just don't know what you're getting when you're buying grapes, and the fact that they cost so much money. So you're buying grapes, getting home and getting grapes you don't even end up liking.
I like those little cherries too, but I refuse to buy those. If I ever bought some, I'd buy enough for like us to have them once. I'd come home with like 20 cherries. They're like $7 a pound now or something like that. I don't even see them in the stores that often anymore. I know they're seasonal, but anyway, that was fruit talk.
Yeah, I do like doing strawberries and blueberries, but I like to do it with cantaloupe because strawberries and blueberries are also not very sweet. But when you throw in the cantaloupe and you get like a bite of like all three, it's really good.
I like strawberries
breakfast.
and bananas in a bowl, dusted with sugar. Change your life.
I never did that with bananas, but I did used to do that with strawberry. I would like just dip the strawberry in sugar. It's really good.
Because
Because
strawberries
are
and sugar are,
yeah.
forget about it.
But that's another thing. Strawberries, like half the time, they're not very sweet, like at all. But I
So-
do like them, so like I have to eat it like with another sweet fruit to
Yeah.
like get a little bit of sweetness in there, or like you said, put sugar on there. But I don't really like.
We don't
I
really
don't
even,
really choose to want to do that.
even if you wanted to, we don't really keep sugar in our house.
No.
So we had sugar one time when I was going through like a Kool-Aid phase.
Yeah.
There's people out there that will make like candied fruit. So they'll melt
Yeah.
down like Jolly Ranchers or just make a base of like hard candy, and while it's still hot and liquidy, like you're making a candy apple, they'll put grapes or strawberries or apples and all
I
kinds
used to
of
like
stuff.
Kool-Aid, but I feel like you were having trouble with finding a good like container to make it in that. For one, wasn't leaking, and two,
Yeah.
that you liked.
The one we had in the fridge was like one of those like, it was like a big jug and then there was a little spout. But that spout I'd always open the door and there'd be Kool-Aid dripping
Yeah.
everywhere, sticky fridge and all that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, not a good look. By the
Um,
way, sorry I haven't been a part of the vlogs lately. I have been sick. I had like a cold going on, so like I had like sore throat. I had this cough going on. I was like all stuffed up. I was just like, extremely tired from taking medicine for my cold. So I've just been not with it.
Down
and
for the
then
count.
I've still been working, so like when I get off work, I'm just like done. I'm just like okay, going
Nap
to sleep,
time.
laying down, or not even like sleeping, just like going upstairs, laying in bed, and just relaxing, not listening to anything, just scrolling on my phone, just taking a second. That's why I haven't been here. So sorry about that. That's why he's been trying to like find things to like do on his own and vlog on his own. So,
well, you missed my micro meltdown the other night when you were like, I gotta go lay down and sleep. I was like, okay, I'll just do like a 30-minute live and I'll just grab 5 of my favorite Funkos and talk about those. And I was going to use the GoPro.
I watched the video, so I do know what
right.
happened. I didn't catch the actual meltdown
So,
if you had
well,
one, but
right,
I did watch the video.
I was about to not do it. Leading up to it, it just wasn't working. I'm supposed to be able to plug in that GoPro with its USB and download a GoPro app and then use that to stream. And it keeps saying that our Windows is not compatible and this and that and the other, so I gave up. And then Eddie, like the power of the universe, texted me and was like, what happened? So then I just ended up doing it anyway. But
Yeah.
anyway, next course.
I don't think I really have a favorite pop, honestly.
Good, because it was hard for me to just pick 5. I
I
don't really.
honestly think I love the Aristocats set that I bought.
Yep.
It was I'm pretty sure those were a part of the Disney 100. I'm pretty sure we have them.
Pretty
They're not
sure.
in the box, so we keep the boxes still, which I don't know why we do that. We just do.
Just because.
But for when we move, we put them all in their boxes, which I don't know why we do that either. But anyways, I'm pretty sure it's from the Disney 100 collection thing. But they are what are they called? The fuzzy
Flocked.
flocked. But it comes with Marie and Toulouse and
Berlois.
yeah. But I'm so annoyed. So that's probably like my absolute favorite set. I also, as far as like a collection goes, like out of all like the sets that we have, I love all of our Little Mermaid ones because we have like basically like an entire collection of them.
Quite a few.
So I think that those are like probably one of my favorites. They're really cool, and I also really love our Toy Story ones. Just because, as you guys know, I love Toy Story. But I'm very upset that they don't have a Thomas O'Malley. I don't understand it. That's also another one of my favorite pops. If you want to go grab it, the Duchess. She's so cute.
Oh, the
She's
VHS
in
one.
like. So they started doing these like VHS ones, which I think they're so cool. For us, we don't keep them in the box, but this specific one we did decide to keep in the box because of like how it looks in the box.
We have 2 in a box.
I know, but that's not the VHS one though. Okay, he's knocking them all down just to show you guys. So anyways, she is in a box, and it's like the VHS like version. So like this is like the poster like of the movie, you know. So it's like in the background. So I just think it looks really cool. But like, why is there not a Thomas O'Malley? I am not understanding. So it has, you can buy all 3 of the cats. I'm pretty sure separately or like all together. Like I bought the one, and you can get Duchess. So where's Thomas O'Malley? I don't understand.
Should have put Thomas in here with her, just like the case, just like that. Can you see it through the glare?
But even separately, like I am not understanding that. Like why you can't buy him anywhere. I've even tried looking. It's not a thing. Like it's not. I've seen like a concept version of one that they apparently were maybe gonna do. I don't know what the meaning of that is, but it makes me sad because I love cats. We love cats.
Looking at you, Funko. This isn't my favorite, but it is special to me. Disney released, or Funko released, they're called Funko Pop Classics. And they're not just Disney, but you get this whole tin. And this wasn't crazy expensive, it was like $30. And in the tin, so this is the Mickey Mouse. He stays in his box because it's a special edition. There's only 25,000 of these, so it's not like super rare, but it's a 25th anniversary edition. The box is different, looks like a vault or a safe or something. And then you also get a pin, you get a coin, and then you get a trading card. So I thought that was a good little buy.
Yeah, so I know you didn't ask me what my favorites were, but since I didn't get to be a part of that conversation, I won't pick 5 because like I said, I don't really have like favorites, but I do really like my little Aristocats because they're very cute, and I like the fact that they're flopped.
And I was gonna go do a a pop shopping video today. That's why I'm wearing my Funko shirt. And it just rained all day.
Yeah, it was pouring rain, like pretty much the whole day, like since basically like right before you got up, and then like just the rest of the day.
I felt like Cat in the Hat. Like I just stared out the window, looking at the rain coming down. Like, well, I guess I'm staying inside today.
Yeah.
So
No.
overall, watermelon and lemon.
It's okay. I am honestly still having a lingering of my cold from last week. I'm still kind of stuffed up, and I randomly will cough. So I feel like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not that like I'm not being able to taste at all, but I don't know. Like when you're stuffed up, don't you feel like you can't like?
Yeah, it's muffled.
Yeah.
Rooted.
So I mean, it was good. Like I said, I like watermelon because it's sweet. I'm definitely like a sweets person when it comes to fruit. Like I don't like tangy or like tart fruit. I just don't. I like fruit because it tastes sweet. So yeah, I don't think I would do it again. It definitely wasn't like revolting or anything.
It's not
like it wasn't bad, but I don't think I would ever do it again.
It's not life changing. So if you saw the TikTok and you're wondering, I mean, try it. It's not that great though.
I mean, I'm also not really a lemon person though either. Like I like lemon, like when you put lemon like on chicken or something like that, but like I don't like lemon flavored candy. Like I wouldn't just like eat a lemon. You know what I mean? Like I don't like it on like that where you can taste it so strong.
Yeah, lemonade.
I like lemonade, but like
so maybe a watermelon lemonade.
for instance, like I bought these like nausea like pill things to take, but they're like chewables, and I wasn't even thinking about it, but they're lemon flavored. And so I went to go bite into it. I'm like, ew, why did I get this? I don't even like lemon.
My nausea medicine's making me nauseous.
So I'm just not a lemon person. Like I don't really like lemon flavored. Same thing, I don't like grape flavored things. I like grapes. I don't like grape flavored stuff though. You know what I mean? Like I gave you all of my grape candy
Exactly.
the other day. So same thing with lemon. Like I'm not a lemon flavored person.
I like lemon and grape. And I really like lemon blueberry flavored stuff, like iced teas or cakes.
Lemon blueberry
Lemon
cake?
blueberry, yes.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
From where?
I had it in a muffin one time,
A muffin?
like a Publix muffin.
Blueberry? Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Our next course will be nachos.
What?
Yes, we're having chicken nachos for dinner.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
It's been about 4 hours with our chicken in the crock pot, so I'm going to pull it out now and get it in our little bowl here. So all the work is done as far as cooking. All we got to do is shred this chicken up. Wait till you see how easy this is. And if it's not easy and your chicken's not done, you need to put it back in the crock pot. Look at that. Look at the chicken shred. So I'm going to shred this all up. Once you get your chicken how you want it, as far as like the consistency, I like to shred it pretty good, but I like a couple of big chunks in there too. So what I'm gonna do is kind of infuse the chicken now. It's fine now, it has good flavor, but it needs more juice. So we're gonna juice it up. So the juice you're seeing me add is from the crock pot itself, and now I'm going to give this like one more toss, like I'm making a salad or something, and get all those juices flowing through the chicken. What I like to do is lay out about 8 chips. 8 chips is a good portion for our nachos, and I'm going to grab a nice heaping amount of chicken, and I'm going to cover the whole chip, just like that. See what I'm saying? That's a good amount of chicken for one nacho. Once we get our chips loaded up with the chicken, we're gonna come behind with a huge handful of cheese. Don't forget, they're nachos. We need all the cheese, so we're gonna load these babies up with cheese. That's what we're looking for as far as a cheese to chicken ratio. Should be nice and covered. I'm gonna take these bad boys, put them in the air fryer for about 4 minutes. It's preheating right now. So the nachos are out of the air fryer. Look at the cheese, look at the color. Perfect. So what we're gonna do is dress these up, but to get your toppings to stick, let me show you my technique. Let me show you how I do this. So another perk of having the pouch of sour cream is I'm gonna hit this, do this one, with a dollop of sour cream. All right, a little more, perfect. So you take your chip, and then you're gonna grab a spoon, kind of smear that, right? So you're getting sour cream in every bite, but it's also going to be our bonder because we're going to come behind that with our lettuce and smack that on there. So the lettuce is going to stick to the sour cream. And then all you need is your sauce of choice. These are Tiffany's. She prefers the Taco Bell mild. There you go. Boom. That's a nacho. I just made Tiffany her nachos. Mine are basically the same thing, except I like Cholula green pepper. I only use this if I'm making chicken tacos or chicken nachos. How are your nachos?
They were delicious. Don't take offensive to this, but I like that you made them more like neat this time.
Yeah.
Because normally they still taste the same. Like it's not the taste, like it still tastes perfectly fine. But when you normally just like throw everything on top, it's hard to find like the nachos underneath like all of the lettuce on top. So I like that you did that because you'll see like once you pick one up, it's a lot easier to eat it and it's not as messy. Like this is my plate and really just lettuce that fell off of like the top. Other than that, normally there's like stuff all over my plate, like multiple of like the different ingredients are usually all over the plate. So I really like that you did that. It was a lot easier and less messier.
I'm glad you say that because I changed my technique.
What made you decide to do that?
I did. Okay, so here's the thing with nachos. When you pull them out and the cheese is still bubbling, you have to get the lettuce on like immediately. Otherwise, like you're saying, the lettuce doesn't stick and it looks like you have a plate of like one nacho. So
it literally looks like there's just lettuce on your plate and you're like literally trying to sift through lettuce usually to like figure out where the nacho is so you can actually pick it up.
So I pulled them out and there was no rush. I put the sour cream on first and I smear that with a spoon, and then you hit the lettuce and the sour cream holds the lettuce on the chip.
That was actually another point that I was gonna say too. Usually when you put sour cream on top, it usually falls off.
Yeah, because I do like those like pouch things that I buy instead of scooping it out with a spoon. It just works better. So, best invention ever. Let me try mine. Let me give you a official review. This is gonna be.
You're still gonna drop stuff.
Yeah,
You might wanna,
you get a little one.
You want me to hold the camera?
No, this might just get a little messy. This will not be flattering.
Wasn't like easier to eat though, like
Yeah.
that, and like you can actually individually see each like chip on your plate and figure out like where everything is. You're not showing it, but
I was showing you while I sit here.
oh, okay. Well, I'm like
And chew.
laying down, so I'm in a weird, awkward position.
So I cook all the time, and I generally hate my food, but if there's two things that I can make in the world, it's a sauce for pasta or chicken parm or anything like that, and nachos. It's the only thing I eat that I actually make where I'm like, this is good.
I like everything he makes. Pretty much almost every single thing that you've made over almost 7.5 years. Almost we're getting there that we've been together. There's only been like maybe 2 things, but I can't even like remember what it even was that I didn't like. And I told you I didn't like it. You were a little offended, but I mean, wouldn't you rather me tell you that? But almost everything he makes, he's always like, "Oh, it's not that great. Get down. You're being mean." Everything he makes, he's like, "Oh no, it's not good," but it is good. So it's just like you in your head, like judging yourself. But if I'm telling you it's good, and you know I'm not gonna eat something I don't like, because I'm picky.
I don't know.
I mean, doesn't that make you feel better though, knowing how I am, like with eating stuff?
Yes, but I don't know what my issue is. I've never gone to culinary school. I've never been taught how to cook. I cook off of like instinct, or I read a recipe and I take a couple things out of the recipe. I really like watching people cook because you can kind of, once you start cooking more and more, you can kind of see someone cook something and you might start salivating in your mouth like that's going to taste good. And that's how I cook. But I don't know. I'm hypercritical on how my food tastes.
It also makes me wonder though, like, do other people feel the same way you do? I don't cook, so I don't know the feeling. So maybe there's other people that also cook that are just like, "No, my food's not that great."
I think it's
like, ask someone like, "How do you feel about your cooking?"
I think it's like you want something to taste a certain way, but then when you finally get it, you're like, this isn't what I was working for. My mom doesn't too, about like little hypercritical stuff that's not important to the person that's eating the food, but then like I notice she says the same kind of stuff like I do. Little stuff like, oh, I need more salt or this or that. But
So maybe that's what it is. Like in your head, you're cooking up like an idea, and maybe it doesn't taste exactly what you're thinking it tastes like or what you were picturing that it would taste like, but it still tastes good. It's just not what you exactly pictured. So then maybe that's where the negative like comments are like, oh, like it doesn't taste good, because it does taste good, but maybe it just doesn't taste exactly what you were wanting it to taste like. Does that make sense?
yeah, I feel like I want my food to taste like it came from a restaurant, but I'm not.
Well, you're
I'm not a
an
chef,
actual chef.
so I just aggravate myself. Because if you ask me, can you cook? I'd say, yeah, I can cook. What can you cook? I can cook anything, because I will cook anything. But I don't know where my expectation level comes from.
I really
but
liked that one thing you made, but I can't even remember what's on the inside. Maybe you will if I just tell you. But it was like those pocket things that you made, and you like had to like sit there and like do something to the sides of it, like where you pressed them all together. But it was like something on the inside.
I make they're basic. It's a fried fajita. So you make chicken and peppers and onions just like how you would make for fajitas, but then you have to cut the tortillas basically in half, and you make that into a small triangle like pocket. All right. And then you stuff that full, you seal the sides up, and then you deep fry those for like 5 minutes. And they just take so long to make.
I also like a simple thing that you make. I like that you did is like the little kind of like bruschetta kind of. You do like those little toast things with just like the cheese and tomato and whatever on it. And it's just like a simple thing, but it's so good.
I've actually that was weird.
Yeah, you put your whole entire food in your mouth and took it back out.
Because it's weird you say that. I've been craving like bruschetta, or like I've been trying to think of like some kind of, make like a bruschetta chicken, like top a chicken breast with bruschetta.
That actually sounds really good with like the drizzle on top.
Yeah, the drizzle.
That would be good.
So I'm going to eat these nachos now. This was the finished product of the nachos. I'm not sure if I showed it or not. This is the one I just put in my mouth and took out. So back in we go. That's going to do it for our little home vlog today. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us, having nachos and talking about random stuff.
Sorry, I was making a post about wanting to decorate for Christmas already.
It's coming soon.
I am wearing a Halloween sweater, but I want to decorate for Christmas. What if we just keep the Halloween stuff up and just put up the Christmas tree? With no ornaments, nothing else on it, just put up the Christmas tree.
We're probably going to fold somewhere halfway in October. And
I want to fold now.
I know you do.
I just love, like, don't you guys, it's just like blissfulness. Like when you get off of work, you're tired, you're like annoyed from like being at work all day, whatever, and you just lay on the couch and just, you're tired and you're just staring at the Christmas tree with the lights on. And like during Christmas, I drink hot chocolate every single night. And I just love looking at the Christmas lights on the tree. It's just like so peaceful to me, and I just love it, and it just makes me happy. And it just feels magical, and like, I don't even care if we don't put up any of the other decorations. Like, we just want to put the tree up. We don't have to decorate it, nothing. Just put the tree up, turn on, so we can turn the lights on.
If we could get a cold day down here, I might be more persuaded.
It's not going to be. That's
A little fire in the fireplace, Christmas tree up.
Well, that's not going to happen for a while, so I guess we're not decorating until November.
We'll see. I don't know.
I just really want to put it up.
Traditionally, we used to decorate on November 1st. Last year, we decorated, it was probably October 15th.
I don't remember, but we are not like big Halloween people. Like I for one, I don't like scary. So like we have like subtle decorations. I know you guys can't see them from where we're sitting, but we have like very subtle Halloween decorations, like basically just on our fireplace, a little bit of things like on our TV stand, and then we have an entry table like back over here has a couple things on them, and then we have like Halloween candles and stuff. But other than that, like, and like these cutesy like pumpkin pillows. Other than that, like, we don't put up like scary like Halloween decorations. We don't decorate outside. Like, we just have those few couple like just cutesy decorations, and that's it. I bought some like cutesy like pink. The new thing this year is like pastel like Halloween decorations, which I thought they were cute. So I have like a couple of things like in my office, and then that cute little ghosty little succulent thing you bought me. So just like cutesy little things, but like we don't go all out for Halloween. Like Halloween, I think we can fit all of this stuff in like one tote, maybe two.
Yeah.
Our Christmas, we have like 5 totes.
It's a lot.
We have stuff everywhere, like all over, like basically all over the house, like downstairs as far as that goes.
We are Christmas people.
Like, we don't hang stuff up on like the walls for Halloween. Like, everything gets taken off of our normal Disney stuff gets taken off of our walls to put Christmas stuff up. Like, we don't put anything up for Halloween as far as like hanging up stuff on the walls. We go all out for Christmas.
That will definitely be some kind of like future home vlog, is decorating for Christmas, because it takes a while.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll take you guys up on the roof with me, and we can hang some lights too.
Yeah, because we definitely have to get new lights this year because they're all like dead.
It's time.
Yeah.
We
We've had
moved.
them for how long?
We moved in here 2 years ago.
So is that how long
And
we've had them? Or?
yeah, technically, yeah, because I hung them, but I didn't have a ladder, so I took my ladder from work and brought it home, type of thing. And I've yet to bring said ladder back to take the lights down. So we've had one strand of Christmas lights hanging for almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
Now, I was going to take them down last year, but it was like the beginning of February, and I noticed our neighbor didn't take his front strand down either. So I started a trend, or we're having a battle. So I'll leave that up there until
His
the
are more
HOA
subtle,
complains.
though, because his are, I'm pretty sure, white, and ours are like full on, like, you could see them without even the lights turned on, like the full
Ours-
on like big like bulbs, like colored, so you can see them, like they're full on colored lights like on our house without even them being turned on.
Ours are the like old-fashioned style big, like the big bulbs. It's just like red, green, yellow, orange, and blue type lights. His are the icicle white lights. But either way, we both left them up. I'm not backing down.
You know what would be funny though?
Huh.
If we turn like the lights on just to be funny, like on Halloween,
Could. Might.
like before we take them down to like redecorate. I think that would be funny.
I was surprised because they've been up there so long, and like we don't have like crazy neighbors, but we live in a neighborhood with an HOA, so it could become like we could get a notice from the HOA like, you need to take these Christmas lights down, blah blah blah.
I
But
think it's because they're like, I mean, you can see them, but they're more subtle. Like,
Yeah.
they're just up against like the top part of like our roof. Other than that, we don't have like a big snowman out in front of our yard.
and we don't
know?
even turn them on. I just leave
Yeah,
them.
we don't turn them on. They're just up there.
At this point, it's just a game.
Yeah.
But
But I think that it would be fun if maybe like if you randomly get like a Saturday off or something. I think that would be fun if we went to like Hobby Lobby together and like maybe did like a vlog of like Christmas stuff. Maybe got like a couple of new things this year, because we haven't really gotten anything new in like a little while for Christmas. Like not outside stuff, just because I
No.
don't really want to waste a bunch of money on outside things that we're not even really gonna see anyways. But like maybe some cute stuff inside. I know for sure we need to get some new stockings this year,
yeah,
because Winnie doesn't have a stocking at all. Sully, we got him like in August, so like I just didn't find like a stocking for him that we wanted. We just got him like just a regular one with like a cute little, it was still cute, it had like a little paw on it, but it wasn't like a Disney stocking
Just
to like
plain.
match the rest of ours. So he needs a new one, and then I know that you really want a new one because you don't like yours and you've had yours for a long time.
correct.
So we do have to buy a couple things regardless, but maybe we can find some other cutesy things that would be fun to do together.
It's going to be a lot of Christmas content. Christmas is our holiday.
And I really want to buy like a little mini like tree to put in my office,
Okay.
just to like make
Have
me
it.
feel magical
Yes.
and happy during the day. You know, not like a big tall one, like maybe like either like a tall skinny one like how we have in our dining room, or just like a little short one that I can like put up on top of that little bookshelf.
A little 3 foot.
Yeah, like a little tiny one or something like that, just to make me happy during the day. Because, I mean, my job is not like the hardest thing ever, and I get to work from home, which is really nice. But, I mean, I'm still talking to like patients that sometimes are not in the best mood, and I get like yelled at sometimes on the phone. So, like, you know, decorating my office for Christmas would like make me happy. So,
Spruce it up.
yeah, I think that would be fun.
So, we're going to finish watching this Paging Mr. Morrow vlog, and then we're going to bed, and then, yay, off to work.
I just thought tomorrow's Thursday already.
So, I don't know what we're doing tomorrow, but see you then.
I am starting to feel better. So I know before we talked about like maybe doing some trail walking and maybe going to get a coffee and stuff. So I was down for the count for like literally like 5 days. So now that I am feeling better, maybe we can actually like do something.
Yeah.
You know?
So we'll see you tomorrow, and if your dreams don't come true, make them.